Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be going over the Hypixel trailer. So I hope you guys are ready. So guys, you've made me do it. You've made me make a video about Hytale. So let's jump in and let's watch this trailer together and point out some things that we might see. So let's just jump in here. Oh, Hypixel Studio. So, yeah. So let's just start off right here. What is this? What even? So a lot of you guys already have this notion about, by the way, about this Hytale. You guys are super hyped for it, have not played it, and are already saying it's going to replace Minecraft. And I think you guys are wrong. I think you guys are way wrong. This is its own game, and I can tell you that. Just because you make Minecraft look fancier doesn't mean it's going to change Minecraft. This is a role-playing game. Minecraft is not. So let's continue. Fluffy animals. That is always a good thing. Farming. I want to pause it real quick here. I want to take a look at this. Really nice watering can, by the way. Really high detailed watering can. I see we have some signs. I'm kind of confused at how we're actually going to place blocks like this. Like, are these bushes going to be individual blocks you place? Are these going to be vines you individually place? Are the way these roofs are placed, are they going to be slats? Or are we going to place them like... Is this game going to be similar to Ark in how we build stuff? Because I'm just wondering how this is going to work. Because I know how modded Minecraft works, and I know how Minecraft works in general. When it comes to items like this, placing them can be very weird. And I'm kind of curious to see how that works. But I do see that over here in the corner, there are some really tiny blocks. And it's just really weird. There's this giant block here. There's this tiny block. You have a windmill in the background. I mean, you just have all these different variants of trees and a mountain in the background. This like little dog house or chicken coop over here is what it looks like. All these different varieties of plants. I mean, it just seems kind of overwhelming. Maybe once I play it, it'll, you know, be a little bit better and I'll understand how exactly we place items in the world and things like that. But I can say that, like, this even looks like a little bench that is set up back here. Like, I'm curious to see how we're going to actually build things and place them in the world. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be. I see this like person carrying stuff in the back. I mean, I don't know. Let's continue. Really high detail though. So if we can go back a little bit. So here we have a anvil. That's good to know. He's eating a carrot. We have a little forge. Maybe that's going to be some sort of smeltery that we have. I don't know. There looks like a little animal back there as well on the little log. I do see some more like mushrooms and stuff that are in the world. Those are okay. The doors are kind of interesting, seeing how that works. I do see some stairs, some fence. I'm more curious to see how you place blocks because I like building stuff. So when it comes to this game, I'll be more of a creative person. I just prefer doing that stuff. It's going to be an RPG game, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to have other elements like building and creating and stuff like that. That's what it's supposed to do. So let's continue. Look at the little chickens and the baby chickens. Of course, we have a cute little dog here and all that other stuff. So let's go ahead and continue. I'm not seeing too much other than these like tiny blocks that are here. Some like random wheat that's popped up. And of course, looks like hay bales. It's kind of got like it's like Minecraft with a fancy texture pack with some 3D modeling is what it looks like. The dog is really cute. I wonder if there's going to be different types of dogs. Because as of right now, there's just like, I've only seen one type. Breaking logs. All right, this is a very interesting scene. So we have a person here that is breaking some sort of ore, but the ore is actually sticking out of the block, sort of like 3D style. And then in the back, we have a little work table. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. There's like a little work table back here. I don't know if that's going to be a workbench where you build your tools or maybe repair tools. because I know the like inventory system, they do kind of show it in this trailer, and there's a few things that they do here that are really cool. And it looks very similar, in my opinion, to Ark. Also, another good scene here. This looks like some Thaumcraft stuff. So we have like a little ink and paper. So maybe there's going to be some book mechanics, just like Minecraft has. There's some potion brewing going on over here. He's definitely making some potions. That's exactly what that looks like. We have a forge. He's making a sword. There's a little fire pit next to it. But this is like really detailed. And I'm wondering, like, are these hand placed? I know trailers really are elaborate, and what you're seeing is stuff that has been planned out, and they want you to see this the way it's being being displayed to you guys. It's not going to be how it is when you get into the actual game. This is going to be up to you being as creative as possible. So having these like halved books shelves is what this looks like. So like some bookshelves here, some very interesting windows. I'm curious to how these swords lay up against the wall like that, if there's some kind of mechanic that allows different types of swords to be placed up against the wall. I don't know if these are just props. Like maybe you have a select amount of items that you can craft that are just specifically props. There might be. I don't know. I like the little chair though. Little cat. As you can see, there's a cat in here. So some really interesting stuff that has been thrown here. I hope you guys are, hope you guys understand where I'm coming from for this. Especially as a modded player, I've seen a lot of different creative things in Minecraft itself. And so with this, I don't know. I mean, I've just had so many comments, people saying that this is going to kill Minecraft. And I don't think so. I have a hard time believing that because of how this is. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take me playing this for the first time. It's going to take a lot for me to believe that. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, so we got rain. Awesome. Every creator's dream is rain. I do notice though, like these blocks, are these just like add-ons? So whenever so basically maybe like all of these blocks, well no, there's even some stone that's placed over here on what looks like sand or dirt. I was thinking, yeah, even right here, maybe this just appears randomly in the terrain. I know that I've seen that before, where maybe just certain spots are just they'll randomly generate that when a block is placed. So maybe that's how that works. We'll find out though, later on. But I like the little owl up here. That reminds me of, if you guys ever went back in old modded Minecraft, Ender Zoo was something that added owls and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. But I do like the torch. The torch sort of lights the air as you're walking around, or lights the ground as you're walking around. That could be very taxing on computers, and if that's not done correctly. I do also notice a quiver. They're wearing a backpack as well. So some other interesting little things that you might not notice if you watch it the first time. There's also some weird stuff that's sticking out of some of these trees that I'm also noticing. Oh, let's go back here. That is a really pretty scene here. So you can actually see the sky in this scene. You have some sort of like mystical forest. I don't know, illuminating, like you have deer. That looks like a buck here with some, I don't know, is that flowers on their antlers? Or flowers? I can't tell. But some kind of magical forest. I'm assuming that this is probably going to be something related to the magical stuff that is in here. Like I said, it's a role-playing game, so there's going to be dungeons and things like that. Ooh, another good scene that kind of cuts really fast. You can see right here, a fishing pole. So there's going to be fishing mechanics, hopefully. There's some weird, like, maybe these are automatically generated in the world. This looks like a jungle type biome. These look like little monkeys. And like custom everything. Like there's a lot of extra blocks here. The canopy goes really high on this. You can see all the way up. That looks like rock formations coming down. Like this is actually underground. And I've seen things like this in Ark, where underneath the actual map of Ark, you'll be like in a giant cave system, and there'll be like some kind of awesome biome that is underneath the caves. So that's what that kind of looks like here. There's caves. There's like little crystals also that are up there. So that's kind of cool. And we have this guy. Don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But it also looks kind of like a foresty theme, and these guys are like little sapling people. I don't know. Also, we have what looks to be like a little frog or something that's down there. I don't exactly know what that is. Oh, polar bears. Polar bears. We also have some nice, as like spruce trees. That's what it looks like. There's also another little cabin. Like there's like little builds that are all over the place, and I don't know if these are going to be procedurally generated. Like this map is supposed to be procedurally generated. I don't know if there's like structures that are already built in the world. Maybe they're just showing this, or maybe they're just showing specific builds that their own community so far has made that has actually been testing this. But you can see there's little polar bears swimming in the water. That's really cool. This looks amazing. So this is something that probably caught everybody off guard, is when they showed this. This looks like the Grand Canyon, and there's like creatures that are down here, and there's a cactus like that are, the cactus is all kind of wonky over here. Some what is probably acacia trees, or at least they are in Minecraft. There's a bird flying up in the sky. We have some interesting things happening here. And this is where they've gone completely off the wall, in my opinion. Yeah. What is even going on here? What is even going on? Okay, so we have some crazy looking beetle things here. Yeah, and there's like there's little bugs that are walking on the ground. He's got a crossbow, or he's got a bow and arrow. And there's like little things, looks like hornets or something, that are flying up in the air. And there's this giant structure in the background. So this is like the dungeon type area thing that's going to be going on, I guess. We'll see. All right, this is absolutely cool. If this is something that's in here, which it's apparently in here, but this fighting the fighting mechanics are actually really smooth looking. Which, I mean, give it to Hypixel for knowing what, you know, they should do for that, since they've been like the leader of Minecraft minigames for so long. But watch this fighting mechanic. It's really cool. Also, right there, if you didn't catch, it went from third person to first person. So we're gonna, of course, have the ability to go from first person to third person. At least it looks like so. I hope it's not automatic, but I mean, it seems like that. Also, this seems like some kind of quartz buildup that are back here. This also seems like sort of a taiga biome, sort of a cold biome. You can see the person down here with a little campfire. Look at this little building, this little hut. This is like something that everybody would probably start off with. Little hut, somebody farming over here for wood. They have like their little starter base. They just kind of built off of a rock formation, is what it looks like, and they're in the middle of nowhere. Very desolate here, of course, with it being cold. I don't know if these are ice formations, or if they're like quartz or some kind of material that you can only get in these biomes. That's kind of what it looks like. So yes, like I said, it shows the progression of everything. And as you can see here, they've sort of built a well. I don't know if that's going to be a feature for getting water or something like that. The air balloon just comes out of nowhere with this like crazy colorful air balloon that this person is flying up with. I don't even know what's going on here. But as I was telling you guys, the way these roofs work, I don't know. There's little archery things over here, like some hay bales that you can do target practice with. And when I said it looks like there's only one type of dog, I can't tell if that's the same type of dog down here in the bottom, if that we've seen earlier, but it kind of looks like it might be. Over here we have another fella that looks like he has a mace, I think. This person has a wand or a staff. Yeah, kind of some interesting things going on in this. Looks like windows or maybe lamps. I can't really tell. There's these really cool lamps here. Some really cool building blocks, at least in my opinion. I think so. And this is an absolutely cool scene. So he picks up a chunk of blocks and throws it. Over here, I also want to show you, here's some boats now that we have going on. So we have some boats. I don't know. This kind of looks like a parrot, maybe. And we have some treasure type things. A huge ocean with a giant island and some birds flying above. There's also another little building off in the distance. I do see like a, what is that? A scope here, binocular to look through. Well, definitely not a binocular. There's not two of them, but a scope. And yeah, we have some other little things like a bridge, and there's some other things over here. Guy fishing out in a boat. But yeah, really nice. Like little palm trees, coconuts right here. So we can kind of tell what is all going to be sort of in here by looking at this. The way the fence sort of changes, maybe depending on the biome or depending on the wood type. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation in this. Now this is really cool because they did this right. As you can see here, you see the caustics on the water. This is a feature that you don't see in a lot of underwater games, that they kind of miss out on this. But this is basically from the reflection of the light above it shining down, and you'll get this like caustic effect, which is really nice. And it makes the game look really good. You see these like little shiny. I don't understand the caustics on the underside of this, because there shouldn't be. This should be really dark. There should not be caustic light on the underside of this bridge. That doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, we have a puffer fish. We have some really nice fish. A little reference to Nemo and Dory here. I love that. There's like big... That has to be a reference right here. You have Nemo, his dad, and you also have Dory. There's no way that's not a reference. That was intentionally put in here. But yeah, really cool. Like, I just don't know if this is like, is this real gameplay footage or is this, 3D rendered? This is what I don't know. I don't know. But there's a ship in the background, as you can see. There's bubbles coming up. You have all this different kind of coral and all these decorations. I just love this little reference here. All right, so we have mine carts and mine tracks. That's good to know. Some dungeons. That's another thing that's going to be in here because it is an RPG game. Let's take a look at these guys. These guys are mad. That is a bomb. That's an axe. Yeah, they're pretty crazy looking. This guy has like some kind of sparks or something going above his head. I don't know. This is absolutely horrifying, whatever biome this is. Possibly something like the Nether, maybe. I do see lava all on the ground. We have fire everywhere. This is going to be similar probably to the Nether. And a cave, a spider cave. And yeah, absolutely horrifying. Let's continue. I do see something here. You see this guy? You probably don't notice it because you're focused on this giant guy. But there's like skeletons that are awakening from like tombs and coming out. And you have this giant guy here with like a mask on. That's really cool actually. So we have magic. Because you just seen there, you have a choice in your tool types, I guess. You can be a fighter, adventurer, you can be whatever you want, I guess, in this game. I really like the mohawk on this guy. Treasure chest. So I think this might be how you gain your weapons, your custom cool weapons. I don't know, but I think there possibly is going to be a loot system, and this is one of them. Here is where I sort of laugh, because this looks exactly like the hub for a Hypixel server, which is awesome. So I can see this, like the hub system. Is this community servers? Apparently Hypixel is going to have their own community servers, which makes sense. This game is going to have its own built-in servers. And I don't know if they're going to work the way that normal Minecraft servers work. Off of monetization. And basically buying ranks? I don't know. I don't know if that's how it's going to be. Maybe there's going to be that. I'm assuming it probably will. Is that going to be okay for other people to do? That's going to be up to Hypixel. So we don't know. We'll have to find that out. You just seen there. Let's get back a little bit. you see this person right here. They are flying with some sort of helicopter thing. Like if you don't stop for a second, you miss some of this. Like this guy right here falling down. Like people just jumping around. That's just stuff that you always see on multiplayer servers. I do see that that is a different type of dog. Maybe people get pets because I see this. So this might have something to do with the rank system that I was talking about earlier on community servers, such as their own. So they probably will have that. Minigames. Everybody knows what that was. Bed Wars. Alright, so this. Extensive modding. And what we're seeing here is sort of an isometric view, top-down view, made into some sort of shooter. I don't know. And we're seeing those bugs that we've seen earlier. So this is like a better interpretation of what those bugs might look like. And not some like really glossy looking thing that we just seen earlier. I don't know. I don't exactly know what it means by extensive modding. But I'm sure the community will start experimenting with that. Alright, powerful tools. So they're going to come with, this is in GameWorks, this is going to come with its own modding API, I'm guessing, or maybe mod tools. It's going to come with its kit, its development kit maybe, for making mods and stuff like that. So kind of interesting. I guess you can make your own models and things like that, and keyframe their movements and stuff like that. That's what it looks like. You see right here, fall far, alerted, fall, jump, crouch, all these different movement types. That's kind of cool. Epic Adventures. Look at this mini-map. So this sort of shows us a little bit of the UI. We have placement markers, so remove markers, marker settings, zoom in and zoom out, story, dungeons, all these different markers you can see here. I don't know what this big marker is, but it says defeat the golem. So we're probably going to have tasks. The Temple of Gaia. Botania? Garden of Elements. So is this like something that's on a server that maybe a user can define and give us like special maps? Or is this going to be actually part of the game where, as I can see, this is not a procedurally generated area? Don't know. Like I said, we'll just have to continue. I got to give it to them. The character creation is pretty cool looking. I'm going to like that. Also, what is this? Watch videos together. Why is this even in here? Like, this is like something that they're like, oh yeah, this is going to really make them want this. And it almost looked like this video is just like photoshopped in here. Like, what kind of video player is this? People were saying this is YouTube. This is not YouTube. This is something else. Like, I don't even know. But I don't know what they mean by watch videos together. This is hilarious. I mean, that would be fun to do. But, like, this looks like it was just cut in here. Okay, so that, in my opinion, looks very similar to World Edit. That's what we just saw. This is where we can make movies. This will be good for those creators that do like to make movies in this. And I think this will be a great platform for that. Definitely. I find it funny that there's, yeah. This is where I kind of go, is there really going to be a computer in here? Is there really going to be lines? Or is this literally just a demonstration of what you can do, not actually what's going to be in here? Because are you really going to have a character sitting in a chair with a computer in here? I don't think so. I think this is just like a funny, that's why I'm saying I don't know. This trailer has me so confused. Because I don't know if this is real gameplay or as if this is just rendered. You know, just 3D rendered. What is this? So, live scripting. So they're going to have some kind of coding tutorial stuff built into it? Like, what? I don't know what that means, live scripting. I seen that earlier when I was reading through the information about this, but apparently that's going to be a thing. Some more epic battling. The dragon. And guys, that's Hytale. So yeah, apparently it says thank you to your to our communities for the support over the years. Yes, I have actually played on Hypixel. It's actually been really fun. But what do you guys think about this? I would love to know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Have I maybe swayed your view of this? I don't know. I think this is going to be a great game on its own, but I don't think that this game is going to even hold a stick up to Minecraft. This is definitely a clone. It's a Minecraft-like game, but it's a Minecraft-like RPG game. Totally different. It's not going to be the same. And I don't think it'll kill Minecraft. And I definitely don't think it's Minecraft 2. So, I guess we'll just have to see when we play it. But if you guys enjoyed this trailer review, which I normally don't do, but if you guys enjoyed it, please click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.